Hey. Welcome to a world of laughter, learning, and entertainment. Thank you for choosing our video on Street Mary Abchurch. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Street Mary Abchurch is a Church of England church off Cannon Street in the City of London. Dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary, it is first mentioned in the medieval church was destroyed in the Great Fire of London in 1666 and replaced by the present building. Get ready for an enlightening exploration as we dig into medieval church and understand its role in the broader context. The church dates back to the 12th century and is dedicated to the Virgin Mary. The additional name Abchurch probably comes from the name of an early incumbent. An obsolete suggestion is that it is a variant of Upchurch, referring to its position on comparatively high ground. This is unsupported by the early spellings. The patronage of the church belonged to the convent of Street Mary Overy, Southwark, until around 1455, when it passed to the master and chaplains of the College of Corpus Christi at the Church of Street Lawrence Pountney. After the Reformation, Archbishop Parker persuaded Elizabeth I to grant the church to his college, Corpus Christi College, Cambridge, which has appointed the incumbent ever since. Restored and beatified in 1611 at the cost of the parishioners, Street Mary's was destroyed in the Great Fire of London of 1666. As we move forward, let's uncover the untold stories and fascinating intricacies of rebuilding. The church was rebuilt by Sir Christopher Wren, or under his aegis, in. The parish was united with that of the nearby Church of Street Lawrence Pountney, also destroyed in the Great Fire but not rebuilt. With our curiosity piqued, let's embark on a dedicated exploration of wartime damage and repair and its fascinating intricacies. A bomb hit the church in September 1940 during the London Blitz. The greatest damage was to the dome. W. Godfrey Allen repaired the church between 1948 and 1953. The dome was restored by East W. Tristan, and work on it was completed after his death in 1952 by the artist Walter Hoyle. Many sources describe the redos as having been shattered into many pieces by the bombing and then carefully restored. In fact, it was removed from the church by order of the church wardens, and kept in a place of safety for the duration of the war. The church was designated a Grade I listed building on 4 January 1950. With the foundation laid, let's embark on a journey into exterior. The church has a red brick exterior with stone dressings. There is a 4-story, 51-foot-high tower with a leaded spire. The church was originally intended to be much larger, with a structure similar to Street Stephen Walbrook. However, for reasons unknown, it was rebuilt on a smaller scale under the supervision of Robert Hooke. In the upcoming section, we'll be dissecting interior and exploring its intricate connections to our topic. The ceiling of the church takes the form of a dished cupola pierced by 4 elliptical openings, which become almost circular externally in the dormer windows. The cupola springs from 4 plain brick walls, has no external thrusts, and spans more than 40 feet across. It was painted with the present decorative scheme in 1708, when the whole church went under repair and beatification. The artist was almost certainly William Snow, a member of the Painter Stainers Company, who lived in a house just to the north of the church. The church's accounts from the time list payments totaling £170 sterling to a Mr. Snow, without, however, specifying the services rendered. Painted in oils directly on the plaster, the decorations are divided into horizontally by a painted trompsel cornice. Above this, a choir of angels and cherubs in adoration surrounds a golden glow, in the center of which is the name of God in Hebrew characters. Below it are 8 seated female figures painted in monochrome in imitation of sculpture. Their precise symbolism has been variously interpreted. The painting was restored once in the 18th century and twice in the 19th. Before the complete rebuild and repainting of the decorations following the end of the Second World War. The pulpit is by William Gray, and the door cases, a font cover, rails and royal arms are by William Emmett. Its grand altarpiece is by Grinling Gibbons. Gibbons' original bill for what he called the altarpiece was rediscovered in the Guildhall Library in 1946. The motif of the gilded pelican in Her Piety, the emblem of Corpus Christi College, Cambridge, makes its appearance both on the reredos and in the original copper weathervan made by Robert Bird, which was relocated to sit over the north door after being removed from the spire for safety reasons. Also to be seen there are original high box pews on 3 sides of the church. The church was without an organ until 1822, when public subscription allowed one to be built by J.C. Bishop. This sustained serious bomb damage during the Second World War, and a new organ was made by North Hemander in the Ers, using the 1717 organ casing once belonging to All Hallows, Bread Street. The remains of the former Lord Mayor of London, Peter Pritchard, and his family are buried at Street Mary Abchurch. I love interacting with my viewers, so leave me a comment and I'll do my best to respond.